Welcome to God Seeker. This is Elizabeth Fulgaro. The current message: Straw Stars. Have you ever seen the homemade Christmas tree decorations made out of straw, which are tradition in Germany? They are beautiful stars of woven straw. On my tree every year, for over 40 years, I carefully place several of these precious, fragile ornaments. For me, these simple straw stars represent love. They remind me of the power of love expressed in kindness as God works through all of us individually and then together to communicate His love in practical ways to a weary world. God is spiritual, certainly, but this God who made us and is always with us is also immensely practical. He wants to work through us individually and with each other in order to meet very practical needs if we will choose to listen and have courage to obey so we become tangible instruments through whom His love flows. The effect of the straw stars with which I carefully, tenderly adorn my Christmas tree is to actually decorate my heart throughout the year with remembrance of the love and care which came through a woman who was barely an acquaintance. 44 years ago, I was 17 years old and far from home. The year was 1976. I was a foreign exchange student living in Germany with a family I had come to love in a village in the southwest. Down in the center of the village below our home, at every quarter of an hour, the village church bell tolled, marking off the passing hours. And on Sundays, the sound of multiple bells would begin tolling about 10 minutes before weekly Mass. From out of their homes, parishioners would stream and walk down the hill, through the village and into the church for Mass. During Advent that year, I was invited to the church rectory for afternoon coffee time, which during December meant home-baked Christmas cookies and Stollen, more than traditional coffee time cake. As the pastor and I had a nice chat, his housekeeper entered and brought a gift for me. It was a collection of star ornaments she had made with traditional straw and string. I had never seen ornaments such as these before coming to Germany and was thrilled to have some. I was touched even more deeply by Fräulein Kirchner's gift. 44 years later, though a bit worse for wear, these straw stars still hold places of honor every year on our Christmas tree. And every year I remember Fräulein Kirchner and her gift to me, and how loved it made me feel that an almost stranger in a foreign country had thought of me and taken the time to make this gift. 44 years ago, and still I remember. In 1976, Fräulein Kirchner seemed as if she could have already been well into her 70s. She passed from here into the arms of Jesus many, many years ago. But her act of kindness, which may have seemed small and insignificant to her, and certainly was measured small by a world focused on larger, more important seeming affairs, continues to loom large for me. An act of love, selfless, a gift of time and talent freely given, articles of beauty created. Fräulein Kirchner had seen this young foreign American and chosen to be kind. She had chosen to actually care. Kindness. It is perhaps the largest thing we can do. And it has perhaps some of the broadest, longest reaching effect. Simple kindness, one to the other and back again, which serves as balm to hurting hearts so that they in turn can love more. Kindness, until everyone receives and each one gives, over and over. This is what truly spreads the love of Christ. It is what causes others to recognize the reality of God and we are changed by it in good, lovely ways. You, me, the world, one act of kindness at a time. Listen to the song, Give Me Your Heart. You can find it on my YouTube channel, on various streaming services, or on CD. Let's conclude with verses from the Bible. This time, Jesus' words as recorded in the Gospel of John, chapter 13, verses 34 and 35. I give you a new commandment, that you should love one another. Just as I have loved you, so you too should love one another. By this, all people will know that you are my disciples, if you love one another, if you keep on showing love among yourselves. Thank you for joining in. This God Seeker message is sponsored by Eagle's Nest Foundation. Until next time, this is Elizabeth Fulgaro. I am praying for you. Use the song, Give Me Your Heart, as a prayer, and keep seeking God.